Hello, Cancer. This is your mid-January love reading. I hope you are doing amazing. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. Also, this is a general reading. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. You don't want those problems. Cancer, we're going to jump right in. Your first card is commitment, worthiness, and chivalry. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like this is telling me that during this time your heart is really speaking to you about what it is that you have formed as your, like, this is what I do. Okay. So who you are as a person, how you believe in love, the structures that you believe in are now changing. You're thinking about what is actually compatible with me, not just in love, but in life in general, and that you're worth more. You're opening up to the idea that good things can happen. Not everything has to be a struggle or bad or a hardcore, you know, like it can just be, right? So I feel like now you're going to start living your life in that manner. Like, if you're not coming to me with what I need or I desire, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to act with integrity so I can get that to come back to me. So we have keep an open mind, passion, you deserve love, and codependency. Bottom of the deck, heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like that's you, honestly, Cancer, being true with yourself or to yourself about what you desire and what you're worth here, okay? You definitely were in a situation where you did try to keep an open mind. You tried to look at things differently, change your perspective, listen to someone else's side of things, that type of thing, you know, letting the expectations go, for something that you truly wanted. You know, you're learning what the difference is between being driven by passion and desire and being driven by love or divine timing and things like that. So you're realizing that you deserve more than just having a crush or proximity infatuation with someone. You want something real, okay? And you are going to act in a way that's going to bring that to you. Now, however, it's going to be, I don't want to say it's going to be tough, but it's going to be an interesting journey living with that kind of integrity, because you're going to see the addictions that you have to people or situations. Okay. Sorry, that's my family. My family went out of Christmas light looking at, I guess. And I stayed here and the Alexa alarm is off. For the kids to, what time is it? Probably go to bed. So that's why I was like, what is that? That's what it is. Okay. Okay, Cancer. So coming into this, we have the Ace of Wands and the Hangman. And then we move to the Emperor and the Star. We're coming out with heavy hitters because this is a change for you, I'm telling you. 10 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. The King of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. And in the future, we have the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords and Strength. Okay, so bottom of the deck, this is you getting clear about needing to cut things out, needing to say things that you haven't said. And it takes a lot of courage for you to do that. So I feel like this is a time of you building up a lot of courage, realizing when your ego is driving you and when wisdom is driving you. Okay, that's hard to do. It's not easy for everyone. Okay, so we come into the past, we come into this energy, excuse me, with you having a desire to build something. This is giving me the energy of it never quite getting off of the ground, and you trying to look at it as, well, this is just a weird scenario that I'm in. Or, you know, they need extra time, or I need to give more. It's like kind of like making excuses for why something has never got off the ground, but it's just because you desire it so. Yeah, something is not growing. It's getting to the point that it's ridiculous for you to keep holding on to it. And that drive that you want for something to happen, you can go find that elsewhere. Yeah, you can. Okay? Because I feel like you can desire anything. You can have a want or a drive towards something. But you have to make a decision about what is going to be a win for you. And I feel like this situation hasn't been a win, W-I-N, for you. And you have to assess that for yourself. Excuse me. Moving forward, we have the Emperor and the Star. Interesting. This is you like wanting to control this situation, wanting to make it happen, wanting to grow it. It's like, I need to put all the effort in to make this thing happen, to heal it. You're doing most of the healing, most of the putting this together. The other person is not, from this energy. Okay. It's like you're trying to balance out a situation. Yeah, you definitely see something that can grow here. I feel like you have given offers or opened up the door for things to really grow. And you've been pushing it, making it happen. Nothing seems to be growing. Nothing seems to be coming of it. It's a lot of work being put in for no avail, I guess you can say. Okay. So on the Star, we have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, you kind of got a bug in your ear. You know, it's like, oh, I need to keep working on this. But I feel like you've been doing this for a long time, Cancer, and you're starting to see things a little bit more clearly. You know, it's one of those things where you can't really do much more. You have to wait and see what's going to happen, but nothing seems to be progressing. Wisdom, knowledge, reason tells you that, okay? But I'm feeling like you're like, maybe I should try something different. And I feel like that's what you keep doing. If you haven't done already, you will. You know, like, well, maybe I should just keep doing different things. So this is like realizing that you have everything you need. You probably have a really good family system, support system around you. But your passion is to the past or something from the past when you should be going towards the future. Yeah, it's time for justice. It's time for integrity. You're kind of wearing yourself out by steady fighting for this, right? I get this energy of like happiness should already be here for you. And you're finding your happiness and trying to rekindle this because you have such a desire and a drive for it. But you need to find happiness within yourself or something that makes you happy. It's time to take a risk for yourself. It's time for you to take a risk for yourself and not be afraid to do that. You're getting to the edge of this with the Ten of Swords where it's like you need change. You're beating a dead horse at this situation. And you need to find something else to give you passion in because I feel like this isn't going to give you what you truly desire. Yeah, it's like consistently leaving yourself open to this thing, okay? This situation. So then we have the King of, sorry, you're going to hear that. I apologize. King of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, if you hear the dog. Because he's losing it. He's hearing everything. This is like realizing that you have everything within yourself. You're strong within yourself, Cancer. And you got to start thinking about your future. So I feel like you're starting to see the things that are blocking you, the things that you have set into fact in your life that are blocking you from moving forward now that you're seeing things with those eyes full of integrity, you know? You're seeing the things that you need to cut out of your life because they no longer make you happy. They make you sad. It's either giving you like bad vibes or it's just bringing bad juju into your space, you know, and you're trying to turn that kind of juju around. So with the Sun card, it's like you're seeing that everything isn't as bad as you see it. Just because you don't have this doesn't mean that life isn't spectacular. You know what I mean? And it's like you're starting to see what it is that you do have regardless of what it is that you don't. Okay? So the Two of Wands. Okay. So something isn't working with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The situation isn't working with you. So you need to think about not fighting for this anymore, not trying to keep it going, not making excuses for why it's not working, and not giving your space, energy, time, and love to it anymore. Because it's like you're creating this scenario on your own. Yeah, it's time for you to let go of the worry. It's like you're bringing that worry to yourself and you don't have to do that. So then we end with the future being the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. The Eight of Swords is still being trapped in your mind. You're still thinking about this. It's going to be hard to let it go because you've been doing it for so long. So it's a constant motion of thoughts about the situation. But you have to do what's right for you and stand up for you, Cancer, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're going to want to go back to this person or they're going to come back into you because that's what they do. It's like they get bored or you get bored and come back to each other, right? It could be a third-party situation, but I just feel like it's a brief-lived excitement and it's not anything that's going to last. Yeah, you got to start thinking about your future. You have to start thinking about what it is what is this offering to you? Is it offering anything to you, right? I feel like it's making you stuck. It's not progressing you on your journey, and that's what you need. So it's like seeing that this is a weakness that you can let go of. You just have to choose to do so. So chakra energy. We have facade. Yeah, this is like seeing the truth. This is not just how it happens. This is not like, oh, this is how our relationship goes. We go back and forth and I just wait on them and then they'll come. No, it's about seeing the truth. Seeing what you're allowing to happen and what actually is happening. You're gaining wisdom and love. You are. You are learning how to differentiate between desire and what truly your heart is saying to you. So instinct. The reason why this is here is because it pairs with that codependency card. And I feel like they're showing me the Five of Swords as well. So this is like, why do you desire this thing? You know, this is like once you start living with integrity, you start to see that you're codependent on certain things like people coming into you or being the one to wait, being the one to overly nurture or sacrifice yourself for someone else, okay? And they're trying to get you to create balance. This is all for wisdom. This is all for wisdom. Okay. So we have mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, yours to live. Yes, Cancer, go out. This is like, live your life with integrity and self-respect and care. You don't have to keep waiting on someone. You're not waiting on some certain outcome from someone else. Okay, that's what I see. I see that you're being it's like there's a mirror in front of you and you have to look at yourself during this time. Your foundations, are they truly balanced for you? Or are you making the choice to hold on to something? That's really what's happening here. Because I feel like they're pointing out her blue lips to me, and it reminds me of like death and mortality. And it's like you're kind of choosing your own end here. Like you're pausing your life to wait on something that just isn't coming together, you know? All right, I'm going to leave this here. I love you, Cancer. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.